Hi everyone, here we are back for another episode of Markon Comics. And as you saw in the thumbnail, I am doing uh, my 3-day review of the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. So I wanted to start out with this so you realize that throughout the video I've got a lot of vendors that I'm going to be talking to, and I've got a couple other special people that did interviews for me. So I don't want you to miss out on those. So please stay tuned for the whole video. I'd really appreciate it. I think you'll enjoy what you see. So here now, please hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Thank you very much. And now we've got for you my 3-day excursion into the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con 2026. All right. All right, everyone. Here we are, day one of the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. Here's their sales from the J Brothers. It's from Scott Snyder, Tom King. So you can get them signed. And we got some books in the back. Here's the line to get tickets, which get your wristband. So I've already got mine. So the line moved pretty quickly. So here we go.
Waiting and they end up not getting some of the signs. 4 to 6. I'll just, first thing in the morning, one of us will be able to do it, because I know he has a VIP sign, but one of us will be
Okay, Scott is signing tomorrow. 1 and 2, 4 to 6. Okay, I just finished talking with a friend of mine after redoing my gimbal. Had it backwards. It was just going all over the place. So now I think I've got it. So let's see what we got. Okay, we're Bunga Comics. Hey. And go away for a minute, talk to a friend of mine. Okay, just met with my friend Dave from Dave's Comics. This is his booth. Oh, this is the outside of his booth. Mm-hmm. Batman Arc M. All right.
Like shipping you everything and you distribute it. So I'm gonna move on you warehouse. Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's.
Oops, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got here like I had timed it. We're supposed to be here about 11:10. So we got here at 9:40.
Well, a lot of good-looking, fun dealers here. Missed the first aisle. I'll get that in a bit. Nice books on the back wall.
They got a toothless symbol.
Alrighty, here we go again. On the road again. Just can't stop thinking about comic books on the road again. So unfortunately, I'm a little disappointed. I mean, there's some good dealers, but it's not that many of them.
Just to have it, you know?
And they're like, okay, one, it looks great. Two,
Oh, they want
What you doing, Todd?
You know it.
It's good to see you, Todd. Chock-a-block. Not familiar with them. They got Tone Rodriguez signing. And I'm back here. I got to go back and catch the last of the one row. So I had messed up with my gimbal around here, so here we go. Here's where Scott Snyder will be signing tomorrow.
yeah, there was a bunch of these. That's funny.
I like your dog.
This is a little bullshit
Well, I know I
stuff.
say that, but
Damn.
I know it does well. I know like comics sometimes, like out the door, around the corner.
Red Hood. Mm. Oh, Comics Elite. Yeah, I was just visiting with Blue Chip Comics. Great setup. And this is just the books at this end. I'll do more tomorrow. Okay, just chatting at Blue Chip.
Maybe. We'll see.
I would get them. I want to get them sooner than later.
And so I'm back around to where I had been before. So I'll try to get a bit more
Sorry.
later and tomorrow. Try to get some interviews. So we'll see. Thank you. Bye. All right, here I am, day 2 of the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. So I don't have my gimbal in use today, so things could be a little shaky here and there. So here we are. First of all, gonna go check out Artists Alley. First off, right in here, we got Joel Adams, creator, designer of the original King of the Hill. Over here, we got Tyler Kirkham signing. He's been here a long time. So here we've got Ariel Diaz selling prints, cards, and doing commissions. Okay. Here we got Brian Haberlin. And here we got Murat Michaels, one of my favorites. And David Barron.
Yeah, we're right by where you just were.
Kevin Tran, Spocado Comics, Newt Brewster. Okay. Rabid Turtle Comics over here. It's quite interesting that there are people here. Oh, there's Don Ho. He's not the singer, but the artist is relatively famous. I know of Don Ho. James Myers. But most of a lot of these, I don't know. Hopefully they've got a following. Chris Genois, G-E-V-E-N-O-I-S. I don't know how to pronounce it. Where's your partner?
He is wandering around somewhere.
And yes, that's how I
Hey,
go through my heart.
Brandon Lyons. John Martin.
Hello to everyone live streaming.
Well, thank you, but I don't live stream.
Oh,
I'll post this out probably Monday.
hello, YouTube. That is a cool shirt.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm assuming you're a Claremont X-Men fan.
Oh, yeah.
Can't imagine how I figured that one out.
Yeah. Here, hold that.
All right.
And give a shameless plug.
Hi, everyone. My name is Matthew Blair. I am the owner, producer, head editor, and one of the larger writers of a company called Cambrian Comics. I basically started this company to self-publish my own stories, but we're starting to work on publishing other people's stuff. And if I may show you some of the books that we have in our library.
Absolutely.
This book right here is called Kaijus and Cowboys. This is our flagship series. It's very hard to unfold. It's basically a robot cowboy who wanders around an alien planet fighting Godzilla-sized monsters. It is exactly as bonkers as you think it is. The artwork is by a very good friend of mine named Frankie B. Washington, who has been drawing longer than I've been alive. And I basically wrote this because I wanted to make a book that was worthy of his talents and his interest. And we've been working on this for the better part of 5 years now, 5-6 years.
Wow.
And yeah, we're actually getting this book into comic book stores later this year. So check your LCS and pick up a copy. The second book we have. So this is Romanus Magicae. I like to describe it as Hellboy, but set in ancient Rome. So, how would the Romans deal with, myth, magic, monsters, that sort of thing? Looks like this. The artwork is by a British artist named Paul Pert Smith. The colors are by Ava de la Cruz, who has worked for literally everyone. We actually had this book in stores last year, and we're working on future issues.
Cool.
And the final book we have is this. It's called Guardians of the Last Dragon. I actually didn't write this one. It's written by my very good friend Zach Schimmel, with artwork by Ben Basil. I like to describe it as cyberpunk knights versus biopunk dragons. So if you like manga, if you like old school action stuff, this is definitely something worth checking out. If you want to learn more about the books that we're publishing and the books that we will publish in the future, you can check out our website, cambriancomics.com. We are also very active on Kickstarter, and I like to think that we do a good job providing great books at very reasonable prices. So, come on by, check us out. Follow us on Instagram at CambrianComics6. And, can't wait to show you what we got.
All right, cool. And your name again?
My name's Matthew.
Matthew. Great to meet you.
Likewise.
Thanks for that interview and shameless plug.
Of course. Thank you.
All right, everyone, here I am. This is day 3 of the Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. Opens at 10. It's right now 11:45. So what I'm wanting to do is get in and get Scott Snyder's signing ticket early on. So you can see the amount of people waiting for the doors to open. And then we'll be going in. So I'll have more. All right, we're moving, we're going on in. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the camera on, but I'm gonna speed up this process in the editing, so enjoy. All right, everybody, here I am with Norrin J. Powell and Ryan Zoke Priest from Black Rose Comics. So, gentlemen, it's great to have you on the YouTube. So, tell me about Black Rose.
So Black Rose Comics is a company that I started last year, 2025, and in doing so, I created my first title, The Stewards of Darkness, based on a group of individuals that are in an alternate universe, living in the Middle Ages, and they're trying to save Earth for humanity from an alien supernatural race that subjugated all of humanity for about 1,000 years. I came up with the idea after coming home from Scotland, from a trip to Scotland, and so that's how pretty much everything started.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so you've got more, though. I guess that's not your only book. What else have you got?
Yeah, so we also recently added the title Timepiece to the Black Rose family, and it is a comic book about a time-traveling graffiti artist. Well, he starts out as a regular graffiti artist, but he stumbles into some top-secret technology after finding a map given to him by his houseless companion underneath a bridge while he's painting a piece, and it leads him on kind of a wild adventure to go find this set of here, I'll show you some of the interior. There's he finds a little bit of top secret technology that allows him to time travel by painting portals with a special time reactive paint solution. And we recently funded a Kickstarter that met the goal in order to fund the printing of Timepiece, and we also did a Kickstarter exclusive cover that we have only 50 of, limited edition.
We're down to like 20 maybe?
Yeah, we got like the final 20, so that's been a popular seller. And so that's the newest addition to Black Rose, and we have a soon-to-come third title that will be Phantom Fox, created by our friend Brianna over here, who's off camera. Maybe you can see her. And that will be written by Norrin, drawn by, what are the artists?
Harlan Mendez and inker Joe Sung.
And so look for that coming out in the next probably couple months, I'd say.
I'd say hopefully by San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And okay, another title. You got any more plans for the future with Black Rose?
Well, we're gonna, once we finish with these three, because they're our primary focus right now, I have approximately 3 other things in the works. I've written some outlines for stories. Some are actually tied into specifically Stewards of Darkness. Others are not. I have an alternate title, as Ryan just mentioned. When we do Phantom Fox, I have another title that would be tied into that.
Okay.
But those are projects for the future. We want to focus on these 3 first, and then we'll be going from there.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to focus on Zoke right now.
Sure.
So you're relatively new to this game.
Yeah.
What got you started wanting to draw comic books?
All right, so I'm in my 40s now. I've always drawn and been into artwork, and as a young kid I was a big comic collector. Like, there were the 90s, the heyday of Image and all that, and that's kind of when I started drawing comic book stuff. And then in my teenage years I became a little bit more like street art, graffiti art oriented, and that kind of became my focus. Started painting a lot of murals and spending my artistic time doing that kind of stuff, and that was kind of what got me back into comic books. Is, during the pandemic, had, like everybody else, had a lot of downtime, and it's kind of like, let me revisit comics and see like what the comic world is about nowadays. And I fell back in love with them, and just kind of started revisiting drawing comic book characters and stuff. But I wanted to put a little bit more of a modern graffiti art kind of twist combined with comic books, and that's kind of where I came up with the idea for Timepiece. It's just sort of like both worlds that I love, combined, mashed up into one product, and I felt like it would be something that's a little bit more unique and not as expected. It's not, your typical like superhero, that kind of thing. And yeah, so that's pretty much
Cool.
how I got started in it.
All right, so tell everybody where we can find you online.
You can find us primarily on Instagram. My Instagram for the company as of right now is stewards_of_darkness, which is basically the title of my comic, and you'll see the bagpiper image when you do that. That's primarily where I'm sending people. We're probably going to be building a website pretty soon because I've been given information that Ryan's wonderful wife is a website designer, so she's probably going to be putting together a website for us, and once we have that, we'll definitely let everyone know where to find us there.
Yep. And I'm primarily on Instagram too. Zokeone, Zokeone is my handle, and that's also my artist nom de plume is Zoke. So it's easy to remember, easy to find. Check us out. I'll have
All right,
stuff
everybody, check out
timepiece related
Black
there.
Rose Comics.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much. Take it easy, guys.
Okay, everybody, here I am with Will from Dusty Attic Comics. Thank you for having me here, Will. Tell me a bit about Dusty Comics, Dusty Attic. How long you been around?
So I've been doing this about 15 years. Started out just picking up books and just worked my way up to doing booths and buying collections and so.
Okay, cool. So you just strictly do cons, or do you have an online presence?
I have an online presence, Instagram, a lot of Instagram stuff. We have a website, dustyaticcomics.com. Other than that, you find us at conventions, Las Vegas, yeah.
Okay, do you go out of state?
We haven't done too much lately, but we've been to Pasadena, Phoenix, some other places,
Okay,
a lot
so
of fun.
people might be able to see you there.
Possibly, yeah.
Phoenix this time or no?
Probably not, no. We have the baby now, so it's been hard to leave the state.
Pause. It has pause now.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so what is Dusty Attic's specialty?
Our specialty is vintage comic books, Silver Age, Bronze Age stuff. My favorite stuff. I'm a big underground collector as well, so I do love those. I keep a lot of them for myself, but I like anything I can get and give to the people.
Okay. And I know this is going to be out after the con, but I really want to touch on your giveaway.
Oh yeah,
you have a giveaway
we're doing a
over
giveaway
there.
for this Marat Michaels Penguin sketch. Give us a follow on Instagram. We're going for 3,300 followers, and we'll be giving that guy away.
Okay, so it's not being given away at the show.
Not at the show,
When
no.
you hit
On
3,300
Instagram.
followers on Instagram.
Yeah, there's a post pinned to the top of our Instagram, and we'll be giving away on there.
Okay, and it's Dusty Attic Comics?
At Dusty Attic Comics on Instagram. Yep, we do live sales as often as we can, mostly on the weekends, and we do Whatnot as well on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, cool. All right, how about just any shameless plug you want to give?
Shameless plug, dustyaticcomics.com pretty much, yeah. We got a bunch of books on there, loading stuff every week, so check us out.
Okay, great. Follow him, everybody. Follow him on
guys.
Instagram. Hi. Thanks, Will.
Mark. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thankfully, Tom King has let me come to do an interview with him. I'm really excited. One of the best writers on the market, written some of the greatest books in the last decade. So, Tom, thank you so much for doing this interview. Tell me, I would like to know, and I'm sure everybody would, where did you get your start in comic books?
First of all, before anything, thank you for doing this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spreading the word about comic books. It means everything to this community that people talk about. That's what drives the whole thing, is how we interact with each other. So I'm grateful for you, sir. I got my start. I started in comics. I have a really weird life where I did some very bizarre things in my 20s. But I was with comics since I was a little kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was 7, 8 years old. I'm part of that generation. I got my first comic because my mom was buying a pack of Marlboros and the comics were right next door. And she threw me Avengers 300 by Walt Simonson and John Buscema. And I was addicted to it like anything. It just opened a whole world for me. And I loved it to death. I was raised on it. I was a Marvel zombie first, then I was a DC person, all through the 80s and 90s, into the aughts. And all I ever wanted to do when I was a kid was do what I do right now, which is write comics.
Cool. What was the first comic book you wrote that you got paid for?
So technically speaking, when I was a kid, because I'm
Okay.
old now, when I was like 20 years old, I worked for Marvel as an intern,
Okay.
and I pitched them a comic book about the Black Knight, and they paid me $300 to develop the idea, and I got a little check with that little Spider-Man on it. It was the highlight of everything, and I thought, I was like, oh man, I've made it. I'm Jim Shooter. I'm like a kid prodigy. I'm going to do this. And that just happened to be the year that Marvel went bankrupt, and then the whole thing got canceled. But that was that was my first paycheck. Was $300 for a canceled Black Knight comic that nobody ever saw.
Okay. Then after that, when that was all over with, how did you break in? You already had a foothold, but how did you actually make that connection that got you in that door for future works?
When I went into a different career, and then when I was about 30, I decided I want to kind of go back and try to see if I could, either get my dream or lose it. Take my shot before it was too late. And I listened to podcasts when that was still a thing, when that was like first big, and I listened to all these origin stories of comic creators. And I listened to Brad Meltzer, and Brad Meltzer was from DC, like me. He was a DC professional. He wrote a novel and became a comic book writer after that. And I was like, I'm just gonna do what Brad did. So I wrote a novel.
Okay.
Got that published by Simon & Schuster.
Okay. Is it out on Amazon?
It is. It's my first thing I ever wrote, called Once Crowded Sky.
Okay. I will look at it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I sent that around to every comic book company. And one editor of the like 100 I sent it to responded. I used to hand sell the book to cons. She came to one of these cons, sat down with me, we talked. She gave me 8 pages in a DC comic, and I had 8 pages. I got lucky, got Tom Fowler to draw them for me, and we were off to the races.
Yeah. Cool. So, epic Batman run.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Epic Batman run.
Thank you.
And you did the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. That's really big.
Thank you so much.
One of my favorites, Helen of Windhorn.
Oh, I love Helen, man.
I do too.
I mean, I don't need to sell that for anything I did. That's all about Bilquis's art, man. That book is so beautiful. Like the way she uses lines to tell stories, and the way Matias Lopez colors it. I mean, it's just a beautiful art book. It's got a good story, but the art, oh my God.
It does
Oh my
have
God.
a good story, or I wouldn't have been reading it.
Yeah, I appreciate
So,
that.
it's funny. I own copies, but I have no idea where they are. So one of these days I'll come across them and see you at a show.
I'd be happy to sign them. Happy to sign them. Appreciate you.
Okay, so what is down the road for Tom King?
What I'm working on full time right now is they're making an animated series of Mr. Miracle, and I'm show running that and writing every single episode.
No way.
Yeah, so that's sort of the big thing we're working on now full time is that, and I'm very appropriately dressed. I'm working on the Archie movie.
Oh. Okay, cool.
So those are sort of the 2 big projects on my plate right now. Plus, there's some comic books that are coming up. I'm still got Wonder Woman. I got a new book launching in September called The Six of Us from Dark Horse.
I'm ordering that.
Oh,
yeah.
you rock. Thank you so much.
The premise. Friends
Oh my God.
with the death under mysterious circumstances. I really am looking forward to that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's basically Sunset Boulevard with 90s sitcoms. Is how I'm doing it. Yeah, but it's my dedication to 2 things I love, which is like noir, and bizarrely enough, I'm a huge sitcom addict. So it's combining those. That's like chocolate and peanut butter to me, and somehow they came together, and it's just brilliant. I really love it. It's a reunion of the team that did Vision 10 years ago. So it's with Gabriel Walta and me. We haven't worked together since we did that, and it's just wonderful being back. Feels like I'm coming home.
Oh, well, I'll be looking out for all of that, and I want to go out to Amazon and buy your book. I want to read it.
You're so kind.
See, what did Tom King do?
Oh,
That's exciting.
I
Because they say
appreciate
one of
that.
the premier writers, and now you're moving into animation. Wow. Show running the entire series, writing. Oh, man, that's got to be a bit of a task.
It is, but it's joyful. It's a joyful task. I'm grateful to have the opportunity.
Yeah, so you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Or you love what you do, and you're working 24 hours a day at what you do.
I will remember that. Well, Tom, thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to add? before I let you go?
I mean, I'm gonna end where I started, which is to say thank you to the fans, especially this time of year to the fans of Supergirl who supported that book from how small it was to how big it's become. What you've done for me and my family. I'm just eternally grateful. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Tom. Handshake.
Handshake. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Here I am with Randy from Chock-a-Block Comics. So, Randy, I am not familiar with Chock-a-Block. Tell me about Chock-a-Block and my viewers.
Awesome. So I think first off is like, what is Chock-a-Block, right? What does that word even mean?
Right.
So like, if you think about the Navy, like when there's a whole bunch of ships and crowded and all, like jammed together, they call that a Chock-a-Block. And so our founder, him and his wife, they had a bunch of comics at their house. Long boxes, short boxes stacked all together. It looked like a Chock-a-Block of ships. And so that's the reason why they came up with the name Chock-a-Block Comics, and that's where that came from. And so for us, primarily, like in the name, we do comics. We have online close to 10,000 items, and we were founded just last year, 2025.
2025, wow. And look at this booth, it's huge. You guys are doing great so far, yeah. Okay, so web presence, what you got? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, what do you got?
Love it. So we have all the platforms. We just started utilizing them in the past couple months. Barry, love him. He is great with the comics and the knowledge and the foundation. He brought me on for marketing to support with that side. So I do a lot of the Instagram stuff. We just started doing a few shows on like some streaming platforms for sales. See how that went. And
eBay Live, maybe?
So first we tried Whatnot.
Okay.
We're going to be applying for eBay Live soon.
Okay.
But primarily it's through our eBay store. So,
okay,
yeah.
Chock-a-Block?
Chock-a-Block Comics, yep.
Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, so as I said, I'm not familiar with Chock-a-Block, so what are you guys doing next? Where are you moving on to?
Hey, great question. I love that. So you'll find that a lot of our assortment, we have a big mix of silver, some golden, some modern, but there's a lot of like the keys that we actually attract. And if you look at the wall, like it's a big mixture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Hulk 102, Werewolf by Night 32.
Giant Size X-Men #1.
Yeah, Iron Man 55. Yeah.
All the modern keys.
Yeah, we could talk about all of them.
Yeah. Or Silver Age, yes. And Barry likes to laugh because so I got started collecting in like the late 90s. And so all my guys like Joe Madureira, J. Scott Campbell, those sort of guys. Barry was a generation before me. So we always have these discussions on like which ones we like, which is a more, poppin'. But for sure, the ones that people are collecting now are his generation because those are people who are starting to like, be more scarce, right? So for us, what's next? So streaming. We'll be doing a lot more streaming soon. You'll find we'll be starting platform for the eBay Live platform we're looking to do. For sure, Whatnot. So right now we're actually so we have Tone Rodriguez here. Futurama, Simpsons fame, Feral, Stray Cats. Stray Dogs, Stray Cats. We're going to have him do some stuff, but it was last minute, so we decided to hold off. But don't be surprised. You see us at a con. We may have an artist there featuring some of their booths and some of their work at our booth, and do some live shows and live signings. So,
Okay, do you have a con next lined up?
I think the next one we have is, I believe, Front Row Card Show in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, we do Amazing Con, quite often. We used to attend it a lot as attendees. Now we, here as vendors. Front Row Card Show we do a lot of. And we also do Days of the Dead. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's local.
Okay.
Very much like a horror type show. So we have a lot of stuff for that. A collection curated. So, yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so very much, everybody. We're here at Chock-a-Block Comics. That's the scoop. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
See ya. Thank you so much. Bye.
All right, everybody. Here I am with Tyler Kirkham. He's been gracious enough to give me a little bit of an interview. So, Tyler Kirkham, writer, creator, artist of Final Boss. I'm going to have him tell me about that. Let me get a little closer up. There we are. All right, Tyler, first of all, I want to know, and I'm sure everybody does, what got you into comic books?
Yeah, man. I've been doing comics since like 2021. It's been a while, man. I've been doing it for a while. I was just a big fan. I mean, I loved Wolverine growing up. Got really heavy into comics during the early Image days. Creation of Image Comics, that's when I really got into it. And I was like, all right, this is awesome. it just changed the game for me. I just thought not only was it something that I loved, it was something that I was like, I want to do this. So I just found like I drew a lot, drew all the time, and eventually was just eventually started just doing it, wanting to pursue it. Oh, I'm just in a stream or in an interview.
Okay, well then tell me, what was your first published work?
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Heck yeah. Okay. First published work?
Yeah.
My first published work was a book called The Gift. And it eventually got picked up by Image. Yeah. I love seeing it with
Raven.
people. Yeah, Raven Gregory. I love when people bring it in for me to sign because it's so, it's old. It's old. It's always a pleasure to see people bring that comic in because not that many people have it. It was very
I
limited.
have my copies signed by Raven.
Awesome.
I'll have to get them out and get them signed by you.
I haven't signed them yet.
No.
Oh man.
No. So I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Because it eventually got picked up by Image. So, do you have the original?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
man, that's cool. Yeah, that was my very first convention too that I got to go with Raven. I went to MegaCon like 20 whatever years ago that was, 25 years ago. And really enjoyed that, man. That was quite the experience for me. Yeah.
Cool. So as I mentioned, Final Boss.
Yeah.
Tell us about the creation of Final Boss. How'd that come around?
So Final Boss is my creator-owned series. It's published through Image Comics, and it's a retro revival beat 'em up action adventure story. It's like a mix of Ninja Turtles, Invincible, and Ninja Scroll. It's an all-out action kind of 90s style vibe, throwback to classic like beat 'em up video games, fighting games, as well as early 90s action movies and just no holds barred 90s comics. Really, I wanted to bring back that feel of just a very, very fun story, but with a deep overarching family drama with just crazy powers and violence and blood and just over the top action.
Okay, cool. All right. Where's Tyler Kirkham headed to next? What have you got on the road ahead?
Yeah, man. And by the way, this is available on my website, tylerkirkhamart.com.
Oh,
So
cool.
this is the first trade paperback, Volume 1. It's got issue 1 through 5. That just came out a couple months ago. Issue 6 is in stores now. As far as traveling and conventions go, I'll probably be at San Diego for 1 or 2 days. And then after that, Terrificon
Oh, okay.
in Connecticut,
Yeah,
in
yep.
August. And on Whatnot, on my Whatnot channel, Tyler Kirkham, yeah. So, and then I launch products on my website all the time, tylerkirkhamart.com. And then other than that, I don't know. That's I don't have anything else scheduled after that. Probably
Okay.
New York. So.
Okay, so Whatnot? Are you on Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, at Tyler Kirkhamart on Instagram, Facebook, X.
Oh, okay.
Friends, all of it.
Okay, cool, great.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things I think people want to know. Oh, well, Tyler Kirkham, I've heard him, I know of him, but where is he at?
Exactly.
All of those places.
Exactly.
All right, well, this has been great. I really appreciate it, Tyler.
Absolutely, man.
And thank you very much.
My pleasure.
All right, everybody, now I'm at Simpsons Comics with
Shimpsons.
Shimpsons.
Yes, I don't want to get trademark hit on this.
My mistake. Shimpsons.
Yes.
Shimpsons Comics.
See, it only took 4 takes. We got it.
Yeah. It's
All
Barney.
for fun. Hello,
So one of
everybody.
the owners of Simpsons. So I see you've been established since 1996. What's been going on for 30 years?
Well, that's when we all met. That's where the establishment of a friendship came into play.
Uh-huh.
So that's why we go back to 96. But we didn't do our first show until like 2017. And then just big in the community and just, set up at local events here in Vegas, give free comics to the kids, sell comics for way less than what they go for, and still give discounts, but you know, it's part of being a community, getting them in the hands of collectors. So.
Okay, great. So, do you have an online presence?
Nope, not at
just
all.
Do shows?
We just do social media, Facebook, Instagram at Shimp Sons Comics.
Sons.
And no online presence. It's, you know, I like it, but I leave it for other people. This is just really just for fun for us. That's all it is. So, maybe one day, you know, but you know, have a store like a brick and mortar, like everybody who has, you know, a dream of it to collect comics to do that. But if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll still do this.
Okay, so what is Shimson's known for?
Giving really be a community partner with everybody in Vegas, with any comic book shop in Vegas. We're very good friends with any store in Vegas. You know, we work collaboratively with them. We bring events to the community, giving kids always free comic books. We always are part of anytime they do scavenger hunts. You know, whoever's doing those, we always love to be a part of that, so we could get more free comics into the kids' hands, and very low priced, very you know, cheap books. You know, dollar books. You know, dollar books. You know. That's us.
Okay, cool. So you're based in Las Vegas.
We are.
And you travel. Where do you head to at all?
Older cities as far as we got. So yeah, we just stay local because, you know, all of us have family, all of us have normal jobs, all of us have, you know, wives and children that we want to go home to. So, you know, we do our shows in Vegas and then, you know, go out to dinner somewhere cool and you know, usually chicken fingers and red beer and then go home to our families and then wake up in the morning to go do it again. So,
okay, cool. All right. So, if somebody says, "How can I contact Shimshons?" Do you have an email?
We do. It's shimpsonscomics@outlook.com.
Okay.
Or you can find us on the social medias, Instagram or Facebook. Shimp Sons Comics.
SHIMPSONS.
Yes, thank you for not putting the R in there, sir. We are not shrimpy by any means. So.
SHIMPSONS. That's Shimson's Comics. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you. Are you kidding me?
All right,
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumb button. You know what you have to do. You know what to do. Make sure it's done.